Hi everyone! My name is Rose. Welcome! Today's build is actually based off of Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is this very popular cozy game that's kind of taken the internet by storm in the last month or so, I'd say. And I myself have been victim of this. I adore the game. And so I wanted to try and recreate some of the villagers' houses from the game because each of them are so unique and also just really pretty. The game is just very aesthetically pleasing, and I thought we'd start with Merlin's house. I don't know if I'm going to make this a series or not, but I would like to, and I'm going to start with Merlin's house and see how the video does. So obviously recreating these characters and their houses is going to be difficult. In The Sims is very limited build tools. And a lot of the houses have very round features, which is going to make it a bit tricky. Such as Merlin's little turret castle thing that I'm attempting to build right here. And The Sims has recently included rounded rooms, which is phenomenal, but there's still a lot of limitations to that. For instance, I couldn't put rounded short walls or rounded fencing around the top of it, so I had to come up with alternative fencing options, which doesn't look like the house in the video game, but it's like the best I could come up with. So I've taken a lot of creative liberties in making this one, but I mean, it still gives off the same vibe, so I hope you enjoy it. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I haven't really touched Animal Crossing in a while, which is, I know, like, terrible, as if Rose not touching Animal Crossing, are you for real? But no, I've taken a bit of a break from that. I want to build an under the sea themed island. I think that's going to be my next island that I build. And with that, I need to do a few more of those like happy home designer builds for YouTube. Also because they're just really fun. But it was really fun to get back into The Sims. I haven't been into The Sims for a long time. Probably like over a year or so. I have in the last 12 months attempted to do little bits here and there with The Sims, but I just haven't had the inspiration. You need that inspiration, you know, and I haven't had it. So it's been hard to sort of find a want or drive to build in The Sims. But this gave me this gave me inspiration to do something, which was exciting. So you can see I've sort of done the outside of the build. I'm doing the outside first, which is, I think, usually quite unusual for me, because usually I'll like design the outside of the house but then jump straight into the inside, and I'll do things like landscaping at the very end. But in this build, it was imperative that I got the outside looking right first, because the inside was going to be easy to design. Like, the inside of Merlin's house is very simple. But I knew the challenges would lie outside. And if I couldn't get it looking the way I wanted it outside, there was no point in bothering with the inside, and there would be no video if I didn't get something I liked. So that was my main focus, was making sure it looked like Merlin's house from the outside as best as possible, with lots of exceptions because of creative liberties. So the things that I've included on the outside, you see here I'm adding these like little mushrooms, because in Disney Dreamlight Valley there are these like, I don't know, are they supposed to be poisonous? Some type of mystical mushroom that like blocks your path in lots of areas, and they're just sort of scattered throughout the lands, and you can like spray your magical watering can over them to get rid of them. And so I included a lot of those around Merlin's house, as well as the mermaid's chest. So the mermaid's chest is like the perfect design in the game, in Disney Dreamlight Valley. You can actually find these like little hidden chests inside mushroom patches and rocks and things, and as you break them open or whatever, you get this little golden chest, and usually there's some money or something inside, and so I included a couple of those around his house as well. So it's very reminiscent of the game, with liberties taken, and tried to recreate it as true to the original as possible. It was actually very difficult to find reference photos. Surprisingly, there aren't a lot of photos of Merlin's house on the internet. I scoured Google Images for ages and I could barely find a thing. I had to pull up some chick's video of like her decorating Merlin's like section of land. And that was the reference that I had for this. So it was very difficult to find source material. And in fact, the little photo that I popped up at the beginning of the video to be like, hey, this is what I'm trying to recreate. I took that like 10 minutes ago. I was like, gosh dang it, I need a photo to show these guys, and there just isn't one on the internet. And the problem is that I opened this game about an hour ago to take the photo, but it was bucketing rain in the game for like ages. So I went and got ready, did all my makeup, and come back now, and finally it was sunny and I could take a screenshot. But yes, not a lot of pictures on the internet, unfortunately. So it was very difficult to try and build. But that's okay, I played enough of it that I probably could build it off the top of my head, to be quite frank. So yeah, we're just doing the inside of the build now. Like I said, this is the easiest bit, just chucking in little bits and pieces. Again, a few creative liberties. I mean, Sims has like a magic expansion pack, so I included the cauldron, because I think Merlin would have a cauldron, you know, among other things. So just kind of playing around with that. But I'm really happy with this build and how it turned out. And if you like it as well, then like it. Go ahead and like the video. That helps us out a lot here on YouTube. But yes, recently I've been up to a lot. The video's nearly at an end, so I'll ramble through really quickly. Little life update. I recently worked with Xbox. I worked with Xbox on their accessibility showcase, which is very exciting and such an honor. And in fact, there'll be a card or a link or something going on somewhere on this page. You should go watch it. Watch the whole thing. Please don't just skip to my interview, but if you are time poor, my interview was the last one at the very end, about 34 minutes in, but I encourage you to watch the whole thing. It's brilliant. The game developer that was featured, MGATs, just all of it was really, really inspiring as a gamer and as a gamer with disabilities, so I would recommend checking that out. And that was such an honor, so I'm very excited by that. What else? I've started some social media freelance work, which has been exciting. So I've left my counseling behind me, hopefully. I wanted to say goodbye to it once and for all. I'm sick of counseling. It burnt me out, and I'm ready for a new chapter. So things have been looking up, and things have been going really well, which is exciting. And here we are at the end of the video. These are the screenshots. I've got some funky artistic video, just playing around. But anyway, I hope you like the build. You can go download it from the gallery. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And let me know if you like this, because there's like, what, like 10 plus characters in Disney? So like, in the game, there are more in Disney. But if you like it, then I'll try and recreate some of the others. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. Bye.